supporter of the ignition, that is oxidizer or the oxygen, and source of ignition, that is the temperature. When these three are present, that leads to a fire. And either of the three is cut off, it leads to a breakdown of the fire or extinguishing of the fire. Basic classification based on the type of fuel, that is the type of fuel that has caught the fire. It is based on that thing. If wood, paper or cotton fire is due to these things, it is classified into class A. If it is through flammable liquid or combustible liquid, it is classified into class B. Everything energized electrical, that is equipment having electrical circuit to it, and electricity is also passing through it. It is classified into class C. And combustible metal like magnesium, titanium, sodium and potassium, if it is fire is through this, is classified into class D. Phases of fire. Basically, phases of fire is categorized into three. First is incipient phase, second is free burning, and third is smoldering phase. In incipient phase, there is just the initial phase where you can find only the smokes and heat around fuels. Free burning phase is where the heat production is very high, flame is appearing, and heated air rises due to convection, thereby spreading to the other nearby fuels through conduction, radiation, and direct impingement of the flame to the nearby fuels. Due to this impingement and heat rise, leads to a temperature rise of upper is in the room to about 700 degrees centigrade, or you can say around 1000 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is the temperature where the ordinary fuel starts to paralyze, that is a change in the phase, sudden change in the phase from solid state to vaporous states. And when the sufficient oxygen is present at that particular time, it leads to a drastic kind of burst into a flare. Entire that is transition from literally localized fire to the situation where every flame in the room bursts into flames. That is called basically a flash over temperature, flash over point. This is the point which is very important in my modeling my thesis. This is the point which I have taken for entire constraint for modeling my thesis perhaps. These are the few points that I have noted down while studying this literature and surveys, which says that, first note says that without breathing apparatus, firefighter can survive in a room with a temperature of 300 degrees Fahrenheit of a dry heat for only a short period of time. But if there is a flashover, a firefighter cannot survive even after he is wearing any type of breathing apparatus or the fire protection suits. So smoldering phase is the last phase of the fire, when the oxygen content is very less. Flame starts to dry out, fluid combustion takes place, but paralysis continues to occur, and as a result, the room is superheated and charged with smoke and combustible fire gases. At this particular moment, if the amount of oxygen present is enough to catch the fire, it leads to a burst explosive force. This is called backdraft or smoke explosion.